Right, so we're here at Capital Moto, our lovely sister company from Infinity Motorcycles. But before we get into the actual video, which is going to be the Thermoscud S install, since we're here, let's have a look at a few of the beauties they have on display. Now, I'm a bit of a fiend for like the old retro-looking bikes with a bit more power, and that's going to be the XSR 900. I'm a bit short for either of these two, which is the Ténéré 700 and the Tracer 9s and stuff like that. But a new preference of mine is actually the MTO 9, the one without the clutchless thing, so I don't get that. But anyway, for the main purpose of the video, we're going to actually looking at installing the Thermoscud S, the brand new thing, onto an N-Max. Let's get it. Ryan! So, considering I'm terrible on the tools, to install the Thermoscud S, we have a seasoned veteran in the art of putting the leg covers on motorcycles, the top sales advisor, Ryan from Capital Moto. So he's going to be giving me a hand trying to install this new contraption onto said N-Max whipping excursions. Come on.
Yes, we will. Let's get this show on the road. All right. First of all, let's start with the base.
The base, okay.
Right, that's the first thing we're going to do. So, these, don't need them. That one can stay.
What do you need?
We need to, first of all, let's get these screws and everything out of here.
Out of the bag,
yep.
Okay.
Because we will need to replace some of the originals with some new ones, okay? Cool. So, I'm gonna get you to hold into this. And we are going to take off some of the bolts that we will be replacing.
All right, okay. I'll get out of the way of the camera, you can have a look.
We'll be removing this one as well, but this one we'll be replacing a bit later on, okay? So we just keep onto the originals to one side. Also, we then have on the screwdriver, let's take off this beauty here as well. And also, we have another little Allen key bolt under here. Okay. So, gonna get my trusty assistant. Cheers. So, as you can see, this will all line up. We will then replace the bolts with a new one. So I need one of the longer bolts, please.
Here you go, good sir.
Thank you very much. And if you can just hold this bracket in place, it does all line up normally. Up a bit there, perfect. One other long screw as well, please, sir. Very.
I don't know why I'm the one that's sweating. I'm not doing anything. I'm just handing you bolts over. But anyway, while Ryan's doing that, the SCUD LOCK is a new system that they're utilising on the newer bikes. Basically, you can leave it on there without the cover. It's meant to be an easier process to get the leg covers off during the summer months and easier to put on like heading towards winter and the colder months. And you can have different variations with it too, which is really cool. So yeah, the new little system is going to be available for a variety of bikes. The one on this one is the Thermoscud S, which is for the N-Max specifically, and they're all specifically done for individual bikes from varying different manufacturers. It just so happens that we're lucky enough to do it on an N-Max. They do one for the T-Max as well, the big boy. They call that the Thermoscud S Pro. That has a removable quilt in there. So yeah, so it's a bit more of a versatile option, and it has like a 20K waterproofing with tape seams, whereas this only has 10K waterproofing, which is going to be great for just the majority of things anyway.
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we on to next?
So now, it's all in place. The other side has already been done. Okay, so literally, we will then line this all up, and then we'll get the poppers in at the end. And then lastly, we'll blow it all up and make it look perfect.
Cool.
All right. Okay. So, we then need 2 more of the longer screws.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we'll line up each side. So I'll put this one in first. And you can replicate that. You can do the same on your side, sir.
Cool. What's next?
Okay, so next is to put the poppers in, okay? So as you can see, this is the SCUD LOCK system, and like I say, it's very, very easy to fit, and just like on a backpack, it will clip in. So these bits will hold the panel and hold the leg cover on, and then to lock it in place from the back, and then it sits in place, all right? And then releasing it is literally the reverse. You're pushing from the top and then unclip it, okay? So very, very easy. All right, so now we have the 2 bolts in at the top, so that keeps everything in place. We are now moving on to the SCUD LOCK system. Okay, so it's very, very easy now. So all we'll be doing is clipping in the clips from the inside to make it look, like I say, so much better, and it will fit perfectly. All right, so we'll get on with these. We've got a few to do each side, and then we'll get back to it.
It's worth letting everyone know that he's never touched this or seen this until like 5 minutes ago. And he's already just figured it out straight out of the box. This is a man that has been through a lot of thermoscuds in his life.
And there we go. As easy as that. So now we just need to do it, finish this side off, and then the next side, and then we'll be good to go.
So Ryan's gone back to do his like real job that he's really good at, and he's left me with the completed sort of Thermoscud. So I haven't pumped up the S gas system. So the S gas system is basically like an air bladder on the sides of your leg, so it doesn't actually flap in the wind. You know how annoying it is when a tassel smacks the side of your helmet at speed. This is to kind of remedy that as well, but around your legs, which is going to be 10 times worse if you do have them flapping around. Now, when it comes to the material of this, it's going to be a 10K waterproof, like I said earlier. It's going to have tape seams as well, so it means it's not going to go through any of the stitching marks there to like basically keep you completely dry. A cool feature that I've seen on this as well is you can have a seat cover. Now, they did state specifically not to use it while in use, if that makes sense, once it's fully out, because you have nowhere to sit. It's only for when you're off the bike and you don't want to have like a seat that's wet that you come back to, you know, after you've had your coffee, you've done a few of your little runs. But it's easily tucked away through this little pocket here, Velcro on that, and super simple. But that's basically it. It's a leg cover for your scooter, and it's just a redesigned model that kind of keeps to a modern aesthetic as well. Now, when it comes to the other features of this, you have a pocket in here to access, I think, a cubby hole to put your Monster energy drinks or whatever energy drink that you use. For me specifically, it'd be Monster. I think for Ryan, it would be like a latte, like a caramel macchiato or something a bit bougie like that, I reckon. Now, on the center bit there, that's so you can still access the things to kind of like use your motorcycle, but then also behind that flap, it just makes it super clean and nice. Down here, you have a view hole to view your bike through there. I'm not quite sure what it does specifically, but it's obviously for a reason. Specifically, maybe like what you shouldn't be doing is probably using your phone, but there's probably a view hole for that, to be fair. Anyway, that probably wraps up the Thermoscud S. I don't know if there's any other features that are kind of standing out to me really, apart from maybe this waistband. So this I thought was going to be something that you wrap onto the grab handle on here to keep it all taut, but apparently not. Apparently you wrap this around your waist, and when you have an off, it kind of delatches itself, so it just keeps it in place while you're riding, so it doesn't go everywhere, basically. Now, like I said, this is going to be the Thermoscud S. There's the Thermoscud Pro for those bigger capacity scooters, and as for a variety of different other manufacturers of bikes, from scooters to actually like some of the touring bikes as well. If you did like this video, give us a thumbs up, comment down below what you think of this Thermoscud S leg cover. Be sure to subscribe and ride safe, and we'll see you all soon.